What makes the white-tailed deer such a mysterious symbol of grace and survival? Why has this animal fascinated hunters, photographers, and wildlife experts for centuries? And how does a creature that appears so calm and gentle manage to survive in some of the toughest environments in the world? Today, we explore the hidden abilities and extraordinary intelligence of the white-tailed deer, a species whose every movement carries a story of adaptation, speed, and natural mastery. The journey begins with its name, the bright white fur beneath its tail, which flashes like a warning signal whenever danger approaches. For the deer, this tail is not just decoration. It's a communication system, a survival tool, and a message to the herd that danger is near. But the magic of this deer goes far beyond its tail. Known for incredible athleticism, the white-tailed deer can sprint up to 48 to 50 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest and most agile large mammals in North America. Its legs, built for sudden bursts of power, allow it to leap 10 feet straight upward and cover more than 30 feet in a single bound, a skill that helps it escape predators like wolves, coyotes, and mountain lions. These physical gifts are matched with extraordinary senses. With sophisticated hearing, the deer can detect even the faintest sound, and its powerful sense of smell allows it to pick up the scent of predators, humans, or food from nearly 600 meters away. When the sun goes down, the deer's vision becomes even more impressive. Packed with rod cells, its eyes are designed for low-light environments, giving it excellent night vision and making dawn and dusk the ideal times for movement and feeding. Among the most fascinating features is the antler growth seen in males. Every year, bucks grow a new set of antlers, shedding the old ones in winter. What makes this incredible is that each regrowth is usually larger, stronger, and more complex than the last, a natural symbol of strength, age, and dominance. Some exceptional bucks have grown antlers weighing up to 15 kilograms, a record that showcases both genetic quality and health. But survival is not just about strength, it's about strategy. The white-tailed deer uses its tail to communicate danger, its body to maneuver in zigzag patterns when chased, and its memory to recall every safe path in its territory. This internal map includes the nearest escape routes, water sources, bedding spots, and feeding zones, all of which allow the deer to make split-second decisions in moments of danger. When it comes to diet, the white-tailed deer is surprisingly versatile. With the ability to eat more than 600 types of plants, nuts, fruits, crops, leaves, acorns, mushrooms, and even tree bark in winter, the deer is one of nature's most adaptable herbivores. This broad diet is crucial for survival in changing seasons, especially when food becomes scarce. Another ability that often surprises people is its talent for swimming. White-tailed deer can swim at speeds of 13 to 15 mph and often use rivers to escape predators or move between feeding areas. Their long legs and strong muscles make them efficient swimmers, even in cold water. The story of survival continues with their newborns, called fawns. In their first days of life, fawns remain almost completely scentless, a natural camouflage that protects them from predators searching by smell. Their spotted coat resembles sunlight filtering through leaves, blending them perfectly into forest floors. As for the adults, their coat color changes with the seasons, light reddish-brown in summer for blending with warm vegetation, and darker grayish-brown in winter to merge with barren trees and snow-shadowed landscapes. Though often seen alone, white-tailed deer are social creatures that form groups when needed. Females gather with their fawns, while males roam independently except during mating season. In dangerous situations, they form herds where each deer relies on the senses of the others to detect threats more quickly. The intelligence of the white-tailed deer is also seen in how it reacts to threats. Instead of running in a straight line like many animals, it moves unpredictably, shifting directions in sharp zigzags to confuse predators and avoid ambushes. These quick, unpredictable moves, combined with their speed and jumping ability, make them incredibly difficult to catch. Over centuries, the white-tailed deer has adapted to forests, grasslands, mountains, and even suburban areas. Their ability to survive in both wild and human-dominated landscapes shows remarkable flexibility. Despite being cautious, they learn and memorize patterns of danger, remembering where humans frequently appear and adjusting their routes accordingly. All these abilities, speed, senses, memory, jumping power, diet versatility, swimming strength, and communication, create a remarkable animal built for survival. The white-tailed deer is more than just a symbol of nature. It is a living example of how beauty, intelligence, and instinct come together to form one of the most adaptable and fascinating creatures in the wild. What deeper secrets lie within the life of the white-tailed deer? And how has this seemingly gentle creature managed to become one of the most successful mammals in the entire Western Hemisphere? What hidden behaviors, seasonal strategies, and survival instincts make it thrive in environments that challenge even the toughest predators? Today, in Part 2, we go far beyond the basic facts and look at the advanced intelligence, communication systems, seasonal transformations, and social behavior that truly define the white-tailed deer. One of the most fascinating aspects of this animal is its communication network, which goes far beyond the simple raising of a tail. White-tailed deer use body language, scent marking, vocal sounds, and even ground scrapes to communicate with other deer. Bucks create rubs by scraping bark off trees with their antlers, leaving behind a scent message that signals their presence, strength, and territory. These rubs are like natural signboards, informing other males to stay away while attracting females during breeding season. Their sense of smell is so advanced that they can identify the age, health, and even hormonal state of another deer simply by sniffing a scent mark. During autumn, behavior changes dramatically as the rut, the mating season, begins. Bucks, usually solitary, become more active, territorial, and bold. They chase other males, spar with antlers, and travel long distances searching for does. These antler battles aren't usually as violent as they look, because bucks rarely injure each other seriously. Instead, the fights determine dominance, strength, and breeding rights. This entire period is a showcase of natural strategy, endurance, and instinct. As winter approaches, white-tailed deer shift into another intelligent survival mode. Their thick winter coat grows in two layers: a dense undercoat and hollow guard hairs that trap air for insulation, making it almost like wearing a natural thermal jacket. They reduce movement to conserve energy, move closer to sheltered areas, and rely on memory to revisit safe feeding zones they discovered during warmer months. Their metabolism even slows down to help them survive harsh weather and limited food sources. Fawns born in spring begin life with incredible instincts. Within hours, they can stand, walk, and recognize their mother's voice. The spotted pattern on their coat mimics sunlight filtering through leaves, giving them natural camouflage against predators. A doe may leave her fawn hidden for hours while she feeds. Knowing the baby's scentless body makes it nearly impossible for predators to detect. As fawns grow, they learn through observation, memorizing danger signals, learning zigzag escape patterns, identifying edible plants, and understanding the boundaries of their territory. This early learning phase is critical because nature offers no second chances. Another rarely discussed fact is how white-tailed deer use vocal communication. They grunt, bleat, snort, and wheeze, each sound carrying a specific meaning. A snort may signal danger, a bleat is often a call from a fawn to its mother, and a loud wheeze from a buck is a dominant signal during the rut. These vocalizations, combined with scent and body language, create a complex communication system that rivals many intelligent animal species. Their adaptability is another impressive strength. Over centuries, they have expanded into grasslands, forests, wetlands, deserts, mountains, and even human suburbs. In urban areas, they learn to avoid roads at certain times, change feeding schedules to avoid traffic, and use gardens, parks, and backyards as new food sources. This ability to adjust behavior based on environment is a clear sign of high intelligence. Despite appearing calm, the white-tailed deer has a powerful fight-or-flight response. When threatened, it instantly evaluates the situation, deciding whether to run, freeze, or hide. If escape is chosen, it uses a combination of bursts of speed, unpredictable sharp turns, and long leaps to avoid capture. What makes this chase even more impressive is that the deer constantly monitors the predator while running, adjusting its path to maintain advantage. Another deep survival strategy lies in their ability to form temporary cooperative groups. In winter, does gather in deer yards, sheltered areas where they rely on each other to detect danger, share warm paths, and reduce the energy needed to move through deep snow. Bucks, though independent most of the year, may tolerate each other during the cold months to save strength. Their ecological importance is massive. White-tailed deer shape plant growth, disperse seeds, influence predator behavior, and maintain forest balance. Their movements carve natural trails, which other animals use. However, too many deer can overbrowse forests, showing how powerful their influence is on the environment. Humans and white-tailed deer have shared landscapes for thousands of years, and these animals play a vital role in culture, hunting traditions, and modern wildlife management. However, the deer's intelligence means it has learned to navigate human dangers too. It recognizes the scent of hunters, avoids active areas during certain seasons, and shifts movement patterns to stay safe. Even road crossings become learned behavior over time, with deer teaching their young which paths are safest. Another incredible feature is the deer's ability to heal. Small injuries, cuts, and antler damage heal quickly due to their strong immune system and fast cell regeneration. This is especially important because their active lifestyle exposes them to physical risks. Throughout the year, the life of a white-tailed deer is a cycle of adaptation. Spring brings new growth and the birth of fawns. Summer offers abundant food, fast development, and preparation for autumn. Fall is dominated by the rut, competition, and heavy feeding to build fat for winter. And winter is the ultimate test, a silent battle for survival where intelligence, memory, strategy, and instinct decide the outcome. All these layers, communication, seasonal strategy, physical power, camouflage, memory, intelligence, and adaptability, combine to make the white-tailed deer one of the most successful and fascinating animals on the planet. It is not just a symbol of nature's beauty. It is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly designed to survive, adapt, and thrive in a world that is constantly changing.